All right, TI family, I am back, being hit real hard right now. I'm going to talk about a few things. Wait till a couple of people get on board. But I want to talk about things like algorithms. Also going to talk about personality traits, disorders, and alters. So this should be a fun conversation. Things like personality traits, they try to create alters with certain individuals who have experienced life, all across the world. For example, like myself as an Air Force brat, I come from a multi-background of different cultures, different backgrounds. So you tend to pick up on things like personality traits. And they're hitting me. Sorry, I had a phone call. But things like personality traits. So somebody like myself who has experienced, being around different cultures and different countries, I have definitely picked up things like personality traits, especially upbringings, the way that you were raised, the people you hang around the most, or types of people you hang around the most. You tend to pick up what is called personality traits. And I'm going to try to break it down the best way that I can. They're hitting me pretty heavy right now. But they try to turn them into what is called alters by telling you that it's a problem. Once, the enemy can tell you that it's a problem, or it's treated like a disease, then they have the control once you start believing, that's what it is. This is not true. I have a very, I guess you could say, multi-background, where I have family from Mexico, family from California, family from New York, Philly, Pittsburgh, Texas. I have family in New Orleans. They're kind of all across the world. So because of that and my upbringing, I have definitely picked up some personality traits. I have picked up living in Philly, New York, having family that is also Hungarian, where they're very expressive, loud people. Excuse me. And, lived in Buffalo, Rochester. So I picked up those personality traits. You can tend to hear it in my voice. Sorry, you guys, trying to get ready. And it's just human nature. So people need to stop treating human nature like it's a disease, because this is a way that they control. When they tell you that there's something wrong with you, it's a form of control. There's nothing wrong with you. So prime example of what I mean by personality traits. When I get around my family that's from Mexico City, I'm not, for one, a lot of them don't really speak English, but I'm not going to sit there and act a certain way. I'm going to speak Spanish and mingle. It's also called socializing. People have things like social skills, just like you're not going to go into an interview and be like, hey, what's up? You're going to present yourself in a certain way or manner. This is just human nature. The form of expression is not a disease. There's nothing wrong with you. But this is how they create things like altars. By patterning algorithms, this is what they do. So like when I start speaking Spanish, they try to match the algorithms and treat it like it's something else when it is a part of me, my spirit, my soul. This is who I am. I'm not going to go around the Mexican side of the family and, just speak English and be like, hey, what's going on? And, can you pass me the frijoles? No, like I speak perfect Spanish. My dialect is perfect. This is who I am. And they want to treat it like it's something else. And you can't allow them to do that. They're just getting out of control with all this. And, a lot of the MK Ultra BS, that's a disease. They want to treat everything. They want to be able to control the aspects of who you are by, first I'll start off with, if they can't do it within the systems, then that's when you become a consideration of being some form of a problem. But, the systems, when they see different, they're programmed and taught to treat it as, there's something wrong with you. So, sorry, you guys, putting on my game face before I go to work. So with that being said, you'll end up dealing with, if it doesn't start in school, where they try to diagnose you at a young age as having, some form of like ADD or personality disorders or, things of that nature. They'll try to throw you in the medical field of things to have somebody tell you that there's something wrong with you and we want to fix it. There's nothing wrong with you at all. There's something wrong with them. So I hope some of that makes sense. ADD, what it doesn't apply to my spirit, I'm not going to pay attention to. So you want to tell me that there's something wrong with me? I don't think so. Maybe there's something wrong with your teachings. So hope that makes sense. But even, I've talked about astrology before, but even certain signs are notorious for being kind of chameleons to society, to different people, people like Virgos, Geminis, unfortunately, naturally kind of had split personalities. And unfortunately, from my research and my experience with Geminis, they tend to get diagnosed with personality disorders, but it's in their nature to be kind of multiverse with their personality and go from hot to cold real quick. But the form of expression and who you are And the parts of you, you know, I truly believe they try to keep, you know, by saying like, oh, you know, you don't want to pay attention in fifth grade at Christopher Columbus. Well, you know, we got to go see a counselor about this. They treat it like it's some form of a disease and label you with ADD. Here comes pharmaceuticals and a doctor to tell you everything that's wrong with you instead of everything that is right with you. That's the problem with society and these systems that are not working for us but against us. You know, it's total bullshit. You know, and they want to try to label some of us as, you know, something wrong with them, us, but it's everything that's wrong with them. All right, I'm just trying to get ready. And what they're doing to me right now, unforgivable. I'm tired of them trying to humiliate me and mock me, especially if these are men. I mean, it's just disgusting. I honestly, at this point, feel like I'm being held captive and hostage to endure their abuse as they force things on me at this point. But, you know, who am I? As they hit a do right in the middle of my head towards the front center of my head to really cause damage. You know, it's just ridiculous what I have to endure and how I'm treated out of spite and jealousy. And I got some dude who looks like he's, you know, supposed to be the head honcho of some sort. But I hardly doubt it. I hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah, but there's definitely nothing wrong with having personality traits. You know, it's a part of you. You know, what they've done to me, I do not consent. And then they try to act like demons, not buying into it at all. This broadcasting channel bullshit needs to be exposed. It's just ridiculous. You know, the psychological abuse that I have to deal with, and having people like Juice in my head, trying to demonize me as a woman, and trying to force a religion on me should be forbidden. It's definitely communism. Um, Definitely not my pain. I feel like they're unleashing their pain on me and making it my problem. And it's not fair. I'm just a woman. And they think I owe them something just because I'm a woman. I don't. I have one of them that tells me, I think he's confused. He claims he's transgender, um, and is always real jealous of me for some reason of my blonde hair and my looks, and tries to tell me that I'm not shit without my eyelashes. And this is not true. This individual acts like literally a little girl. Um, and it's not my problem. Um, and they act like I have to cater to their insecurities and ego, just because I am who I am. The harassment is unbearable, and this individual definitely needs to be exposed. This person wants to get away with what they do. They literally act like a child, even when confronted. Um, this individual takes it out on me. If they get in trouble for doing anything, they literally come in for an attack on me. They are the biggest coward that I've ever crossed paths with in my life. Um, they act like a little boy or a little girl. This individual is literally a coward. And they're scared shitless at times. They act like a little baby. Like, I don't know where this individual is from, but um, they have no business being here. They literally act like this little kid, that's like evilly innocent. I can't explain it. Like, but they make excuses. It's almost like their brain doesn't work properly, and they're just like, I'm young, and this is why. It's like there's no excuse. You can't. I don't know if it's just an act or what it is, but it's getting out of control. All right, trying to do my makeup. Oh my God. And I don't know, he just looks kind of slow. Like he looks really slow sometimes. Like I just look at him and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't know if it's mind control or what it is, but they definitely look a little slow. Like somebody needs to hurry up and get involved because this is getting out of control. And the fact that it's being allowed is just telling me, um, you know, only so much I can say. But that's quite obvious. That's all I'm going to say. It's pretty obvious at this point. Yeah. And I think the ones that just sit there and watch and do nothing are just as guilty. Yeah. And trying to blame, play the blame game. These whatever these things are going to take full responsibility eventually, whether they like it or not. They can hide behind me all they want to, but when God comes, that's who they have to answer to. Like, then I gotta hear this idiot. Does she actually think I'm scared of God? It's like their minds are literally like they don't work. They only go to a certain extent and that's it. Like it doesn't go past like nothing. Like that's it. Like that's as far as it goes. It's like, yeah, I'm here. This is it. But I'm completely over it. Um, I really think they need to move in and honestly annihilate the problem. Like this is getting out of control. Sorry, you guys. But I'm tired of catering to all of them and being this like punching bag. I'm not going to do it anymore. I do not consent, and this is not going to be forced on me anymore. I have zero tolerance at this point for any of them. And I don't care if they get upset or threaten me, and I have zero tolerance at this point. They're not going to threaten me anymore and tell me, this is how it's going to be, and now it's not. Um, and then you want to bring in AI. Uh, like now. Then I've got this, he's just like, I don't know what his deal is. And he goes from looking like one thing to another, but he's like, I don't know. He reminds me of like this little schoolgirl that's like from like an Arabic country or Africa or something. Like, I don't know. And tries to play like he's innocent just because of the country he's from. Like, it's not going to work. Like, I'm a lot smarter than that, and I can see right through your bullshit. You're not going to use the excuse of your country or a religion to, do what you do. Like, sorry, it's not going to work here. I won't tolerate it. So they can use all their excuses, but they ran out. All out of excuses there, guys. Now they have no other choice but to hide below. Good luck. Dig a little deeper. Man, this sure is cold outside. But I'm bullied to a pulp, harassed, and I honestly think somebody like the U.S. Marshals or something really needs to step in. This is getting out of control. I'm harassed to the point where, this individual who acts, I don't fucking know what his deal is, if he's like from Jerusalem or if he's like probably from Afghanistan or Africa. He reminds me of like this little schoolgirl like individual who has a major problem with his insecurities. And every chance that he can get just to make fun of me or pick on me, it's out of control. And then he tries to force against free will when he feels guilty. Like, he starts attacking me. with directed energy weapons. Like, it's bullshit. Like, this individual has actually told me that I'm not allowed to have the car that I have because it's a racer and I have to change cars. I'm not allowed to wear eyelashes, that I'm not allowed to listen to a certain type of music anymore, and you're going to do what I tell you to do. This is what's happening to me. This particular individual is taking this way too far. And it should not be allowed. This individual is literally trying to entrap me, and it should not be allowed. And why it's being allowed is beyond me. Like, this is ridiculous. And somebody needs to literally put a stop to this, or say, hey, dude, you need to chill the fuck out and go back to wherever it is you're from. Like, seriously. Because this guy is really taking things way too fucking far. They want to be the center of attention. They have this girly-like type vibe about them. If you want to be a fucking female, sir, by all means, be a fucking girl. But I don't have to cater to your transgender bullshit or your what I've been through because of who I am. I don't have to cater to it. You know, your life is not my problem. Your problems are not my problems. And how the hell are you going to use religion, and the excuse of another country if you're claiming that you're transgender? Like, it really makes no sense. Like, this dude looks really fucking slow. Like, this broadcasting shit is out of control. Then I gotta hear these little fucking retards sit there and call me a slut just because I have breasts. They want to demonize a woman. I guess some of them are kind of jealous because they don't have breasts, maybe. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that it's because I have breasts of my own and they belong to me. So now they're upset. I know how this works. They are mine. And if you're not a TI and you're wondering what I'm talking about, you're gonna have to do your research. I'm not gonna break it all down. MK Ultra BS and ritual abuse. I'm not gonna get into details. Like, I'm so sick of this individual, giving me a hard time all the time, just because they're jealous and envious. Like, they can stay their ass in their fucking country and deal with it. I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. Like, what they're doing to me is they're not allowed. And I wouldn't give a fuck if they are Freemasons or whoever they are. Like, it's not allowed. Thou shalt not touch my anointed. Then I have one of them that's jealous. I mean, just all the time. Then, I mean, he's just like a scraggle frequency. He's just like, like his frequency is just more of a nuisance for the most part. He walks around and he's like under this microphone. He's like hovering over me with like this weird breathing and just like it's real icky and I can't even describe it. And then they're trying to act like they're, demons and using this weird breathing, using microwave radiation and scalar waves and stuff. I'm not buying into it anymore. Like, I'm not buying into it. Like, it's total bullshit what I have to experience. This isn't even an experience. If I can't feel life around me, am I just experiencing something for them because they can't experience? What am I experiencing at this point? A pain that is not mine. They can take their negativity and go. We're shifting whether you like it or not. And they want to act like we're draconian hybrids. No, you're not. You're some little fucking twerp with remote neural monitoring that was probably handed down by some dickwad contractor. Just because I'm petite and blonde does not mean that I'm stupid. Because let me tell you, sweetheart, I've seen real draconians, and they would eat your little asses up alive. You know, and I'm sick of these lower level perps that think they have a fucking clue as to what's going on just because they read a bunch of fucking books. Or because they think Satanism is some kind of fad or fucking trend and a way to be fucking cool. Like, and some of them treat it like it's a fucking game, and it's all fun and games until the real shit fucking pops off, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't know. You know, a lot of these perp trolls that come on my channel talk shit and say things like, oh, you're crazy, this, that, and the fucking other, but they're stuck in fucking La La Land, believing in somebody like fucking Biden. Then after they watch Biden barely be able to fucking talk or even know where the fuck he's at and has faith in fucking politics, meaning many parasites, they go and watch fucking football. Because they're either too dumb to do research or too scared to face the truth. You know, at this point in time, you're just in the way. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, as far as my energy goes and trying to shift it in the right direction. But I can't. They won't allow it. A lot of things is being forced, and it just doesn't seem like, at least on my part, some battle. It seems more like this is how it's going to be, and that's it. You know, and I see a lot of these perp trolls on these fucking channels online doing lives and shit like that. They can sit there looking fucking cool while smoking fucking weed, you know, to deal with fucking whatever. But me, If I have a fucking beer, it's the end of the fucking world. I don't even drink, but just to cope with the pain, a couple swigs of a fucking beer would be great. But I can't even have that experience because they amplify the actual feeling or dilute it. You know, meanwhile, I got these camouflage, perp trolls coming on YouTube looking like they're perfect in the fucking systems with their fancy fucking clothes, pictures of the Mercedes Benz and their houses in the fucking suburbs. Like, oh, I'm perfect. You won't know. They want to, post these pictures of these fake profiles like they're systematically fucking perfect and use the terms, I know what you did last summer. Like it's some kind of intimidation tactic. Stay in your fucking lane because I can see right through you. And if you haven't noticed, if you know me very well, and know me from my other videos and my place of employment, I deal with all sorts of people that come from all walks of life. Doctors, surgeons, lawyers, stockbrokers, construction workers, unemployed. I've seen them all. Yeah. When a human can really prove to me that they are perfect, then I will erase every single video I have ever made because it's all bullshit. Meanwhile, I got perp trolls commenting on, some of my other videos. All of them are just going to get blocked. I won't allow it on my channel anymore to try to, keep me from being able to express myself freely. It's just ridiculous that what I got to go through, and some of these perp trolls want to come on here and just, until you understand somebody else's pain, don't make it worse for the individual, because I'm not knocking on your door. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. Sorry for the venting. Hopefully it won't, you know, put a damper on your day. I know that energy is just, ugh, but, it's the only way that I can get it out is expressing myself. And that's another thing that I want to talk about is purging of energy, where a lot of this, they want you to, um, especially if you're somebody like myself as an empath, you need to release and purge a lot of energy that is, that you've either collected knowingly or unknowingly. You have to release it in the healthiest way possible. Venting is a good way. Doing things like art, stuff like that. If you don't have time for any of that, going out in nature and just disposing it, um, you know, and in other ways. Um, but it becomes really difficult when you get to the point that I'm at with what, all this is all I'm going to say, and not able to dispose of this energy. That's not mine. They would like me to hold it all in, and, I'm not going to do that. It's not my energy. It's just getting out of control, and I think that we need some adulting with this. Um, Shout out to Spirit in the Physical. I haven't talked to you in a long time, Sea Star. I hope you're doing all right. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure you and I are in the same boat. Yeah, but it is what it is. But hopefully, I won't get another strike. I know a lot of these perps like to, um, try to do a number, but it is what it is. I should be allowed to express myself freely. My platform is for TIs only. So there should be no, buddy in here just being so negative. This is a platform for TIs only. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, you guys. I'll probably be back on later. Hopefully I can do a live with Kevin now that I'm back on here. But I love you guys. Stay strong on the battlefield. Don't give up.